INT, it's McCarron. Rolling to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. And they'll go action with McCarron. He's going to fire one deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down, 36 yards. That catch, by the way, number 542, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s. 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that same number of passes he caught, you know you're on to a big-time career. And just think.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, this is Collins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Yeah, let's get set. Check 31, check 31.
On first, they go right back to Collins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 16. McCarron will look to throw on 3rd and 2. This will be caught just inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
70, Indy. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll rush him. He pushes forward from the 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Running out of the gun, Collins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. McCarron on 3rd and goal. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few feet to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to the game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They go back to Edelman, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so opportunities ahead.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come to execute it, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road and the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
10 yards there and nose of the football. He's going to have a down. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the good. 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On action, it's McCarron. Stepping up, he's going to and he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A gain of 13, it's a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter as they've got 1st and 10. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. McCarron leg. They'll roll him. And he's going to lose him behind Vontae David. Make presence felt in the backfield. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Avoid the tackle. And he'll be brought down with the first tackles made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Aaron on first down. Rolling to his right. Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards. Their first. Here's a first Ellens. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down. At the 1. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Trying to punch it in with Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Alex Collins with touchdown number 12 on the Buccaneers. Back onto their go. Nothing really too complex. Block assignments. But
football. Good blocking, tackling on that play, and result touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball, and typically those scripts go 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, it's Gordon, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a...
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 51.
Working from the gun, Mahomes to the right side, and he's got Edelman. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last, so 4. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. A big reason why they've been so successful, this defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket.
So true, and that's when it's really difficult because defensively you can have a game plan and trying to count for all the things you've seen on tape, the way that they run their plays, even his running. But when it's a play where you just can't really say, okay, that's how the play's supposed to go, what they call broken plays, that's when the X and O doesn't work. That's when their Jimmy is better than your Joe.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
No, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
Evans has it left side. And he's only able to get it up to about the 2-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? On this play sheet that can work, get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 50 yards on the play, 1st down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. This will be caught by Hardman. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Selfish player, and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Ball start, offense.
They'll get the former #1 overall pick, Eric Fisher. So the false start certainly doesn't, since they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Mahomes now to throw, and he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Gerald McCoy make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, confidence up in so many different ways, and right now, unit, they're confident most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
There's the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the pass, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're pass hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. McCarron now on first down. Over the Evans. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll start at the 49. The Bucs passing game looking good. Drive. It's a first down. This quarterback now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now here's McKee's over the middle. O.J. Howard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. Time as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. To throw is McCarron. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Delayed give to Collins. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus. This will be 3rd and 6. Now McCarron. He may try and run for this. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And from the red zone now, it's McCarron. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could fit squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Gay is on for the point after. Now 21-0. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley on to kick this one away. Here comes Kansas City. Some dangerous territory. You're already down. Scores out here or an inability to put any points up might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play shot down. You know, get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
You ain't doing nothing today.
From the 31, Mahomes. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go. Now another hold for the offense as the clock 33 seconds to go in the first half. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, We fast forward to the beginning of the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next.